In Washington, a troubling report on the U.S. economy is raising new concerns about a recession. It comes as a recent poll shows more Americans believe we are already in a recession compared to 2 years ago when the pandemic sent the stock market crashing and layoffs surged. Nancy Cordes is at the White House. Nancy, good morning.
Good morning, Vlad. You know, the White House was anticipating that GDP would be down for a second straight quarter. And while officials here acknowledge that the economy has slowed, they insist it was almost inevitable after last year's explosive growth.
Our job market remains historically strong.
President Biden trying to put a positive spin Thursday on gloomy economic numbers.
If you look at our job market, consumer spending, business investment, we see signs of economic progress in the second quarter as well.
Republicans were less rosy after GDP fell for a second straight quarter.
We're in a recession, and it's not the time to increase taxes or spending.
Economists say the slowdown is due in part to retailers cutting back on inventory as Americans tighten their belt in the face of record high inflation. Plus, recent rate hikes by the Federal Reserve have pushed up mortgage rates, causing cutbacks in new home construction. White House economic advisor Jared Bernstein.
Consumer confidence down, GDP down. What does that tell you?
Look, we know that Americans are facing real headwinds in this economy, particularly from inflation.
But he insisted that doesn't amount to a recession, not with unemployment still near record lows and consumer spending up in the second quarter by 1%. But Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen acknowledged there are global risks ahead for the economy.
They include the outcome of the war in Ukraine, COVID lockdowns in China, and pandemic-related supply chain snarls.
She said it's hard to know exactly how long it's going to take for those supply chain issues to get unsnarled. But she argued that if we really were in a true recession, you'd see mass layoffs, you'd see businesses shutting down. And that's not what's happening right now, Gayle.
All right, Nancy, got it. Thank you.